following contest
kicking it off here with the first two combatants.
As always, the luck of the draw is so important here tonight. If you can score the number somewhere in the mid to late 20s, you have to like your chances of winning.
Baron Corbin likes to be the epitome of the term lone wolf.
Yes, Saxton.
We'll have our third competitor momentarily. Look who's coming now, guys. This could be a game changer, Michael.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence?
Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Yes, and RYZEN may have just closed the book on this one.
This is all but over. I don't know if Corbin can recover. I hate to agree with you, but you're right.
Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure.
To elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York that night, a location long considered to be WWE territory.
A bold move indeed, but I'm willing to bet in retrospect, the competition wishes they never did poke that bear. We're about to find out who enters next.
Set him up.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Hey, if he can't handle a little punishment here and there, maybe he has no business being in the Royal Rumble match.
Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. That could have been disastrous, Byron.
No doubt. In fact, I'm a little surprised.
Counting it down. Who is it going to be?
What's coming next? Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Look out. This changes things big time.
A fresh superstar usually does, Cole.
Second time's a charm. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely test your resolve, guys, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with him.
We are up to 7 already?
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
There's the chop. This guy has what it takes to make major impact here.
Yeah, you have to expect to make some noise here tonight.
The Rock turns it around. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do some spine buster.
So impressive.
Reflecting a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't initially welcomed with great fondness.
We're about to see number 8 right now.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Byron, look who we have here.
This changes the entire complexion of this match.
What's Baron Corbin putting together? This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Oh, there's the elimination.
Baron Corbin doesn't care about the WWE rulebook.
Look at that. Has been eliminated.
End of days. Nobody does it quite like him.
That'll readjust your spine.
Whoa, Davari dodged that one. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, wow. He lands the strike with great accuracy. Here we go. Byron, you made a great point earlier about Baron Corbin, and, well, he's all about Baron Corbin. Remember, this is a man who was thrown out. Here's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Gentlemen, Jeff Gallagher has been eliminated.
And it's reversed.
The Rock was just one step behind. Rock bottom, the Rock bottom. No doubt about that one. Oh boy, he is rolling.
We're moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble.
The
talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble.
There's the elimination, Byron. That was amazing. And now it's Kevin Owens. And Roddy Piper slips out of harm's way.
You can almost see the wind leave his body after that. Dodges that one. Corey, you talked about it earlier when Goldberg stood face-to-face with The Undertaker at the 2017 Royal Rumble. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
And in comes Shane McMahon. Drives him down with a Samoan drop. Tough spot to be in right now for Roddy Piper.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
You know, guys, where a superstar enters really can make a difference. Of course, we've seen early entrants do well in the past, but there's probably no better... We are moments away from the next entrant. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, and that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy, that's the truth.
Hooked up and... And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Who's it gonna be?
Lightning fast. Yes, and Daivari may have just closed the book on this one.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Things do not look good for Eric Young.
Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
The repetition on that move is... There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Yeah, he's running hot right now, but we'll see.
Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it? He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
There's the elimination.
It's Jimmy Uso on the way. You better look out now.
That lands. Can he finish the job?
This is Shane McMahon's chance.
That's perfectly placed. And how you land the big strike.
Who could number 14 be?
Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32. And now here's Samoa Joe. The flying forearm finds his target. The elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose.
Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned.
has been eliminated.
Here we go.
Jimmy Uso
There's the
has
elimination,
been
Corey.
What took him so long?
Look at this coming our way. Kofi Kingston.
For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble.
Kofi Kingston's looking to
Shane
finish.
McMahon has been eliminated.
Which superstar is this going to be?
Uh-oh, this will shake things up.
You're not kidding, Michael.
As Corey mentioned, Stone Cold certainly has an impressive Royal Rumble resume. And it'd be even more impressive if he was able to hold on and win the 1999 Rumble match.
Michael, I'm still miffed about that one. Mr. McMahon literally stole the victory out from underneath Austin.
And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
The 2016 Royal Rumble match had quite a unique stipulation. In fact, it became the largest WWE Championship defense in history. WWE Champion Roman Reigns was the #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble, and in order to retain the championship, Reigns had to outlast 29 other entrants. But if Roman was eliminated, he'd lose his WWE Championship.
We're about to get another one.
If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match, he'd be the first superstar since Stone Cold Steve Austin in 1998 to win back-to-back Rumble matches. Reigns posted over.
Jey Uso is here.
This is not going to end well. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Next entrance getting ready to come out. It's Chris Jericho.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
You know, Byron's point about the elite list of past winners is spot on. Think about the hundreds who have tried to add their name, but in the end, there's only that elite few.
This will be number 20.
I'm pumped. Perfectly aimed strike from Jericho. Look out, there's the boot. Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again.
That's the move he was looking for.
The 2017 Royal Rumble saw more than 52,000 members of the WWE Universe fill the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. It was one of the most exciting Rumble matches in recent memory. And I couldn't help but...
Who's it going to be, fellas?
There he goes again. It's obvious Joe is feeling the pain that's been dealt to him so far. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued.
Like everybody else, he's probably dreamed of main eventing WrestleMania. Given how he looks right now, though, he might just have to keep dreaming.
At the 2017 Royal Rumble, Byron, you spoke about this before. It was another impressive display by the WWE superstars who will stop at nothing to win the Royal Rumble and punch their tickets to WrestleMania. Of the 30 superstars who put it all on the line in the 2017 Rumble, 11 of them were standouts.
Counting it down, who is it going to be?
He's too quick for him there. Here's Samoa Joe. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys.
Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal Rumble goes on to main event WrestleMania. But
Camaraplex. What a comeback.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. Going for something else here, I guess.
Which is absurd. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to continue trying for the elimination.
Avoids trouble there. As Byron mentioned,
Which superstar is this going to be?
could very well get dumped out here.
A compromising position to be in during a match like this for sure.
And this could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
He is a textbook double underhook suplex.
Yeah, he's got some magic.
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Jey Uso is another WWE superstar who grew up in a family that is considered sports entertainment royalty. As a son of WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, Jey is part of the Anoa'i family. Jey Uso's family tree includes The Rock, Roman Reigns, and WWE Hall of Famers High Chief Peter Maivia, the Wild Samoans, and the mighty Yokozuna.
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
When you Rowan, big move coming up. Yes, and Rowan may have just closed the book on this one. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
He's capable of turning it on, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fade fast.
No lack of force there.
Joe's face never changes. That look of disgust, that look of focus, that cold, calculating body.
And that's the elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Here he comes, and he's got as good a chance as any to win this thing.
Maybe a better chance, if you ask me.
His clothesline finds the mark. When you made your observation of Samoa Joe's demeanor, Byron, it painted a chilling picture. I can only imagine how frightening it can be. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. Super kick! Oh, and he can definitely make a difference here, guys.
Without a doubt.
Here's Samoa Joe. That's it. It's over. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Vertical. Yes, and Rowan may have just clicked. And that's the elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less. One of my favorite things about the Royal Rumble really is the element of surprise. You just never know who's going to come out next.
Oh man, this is crazy! And it's time for number 26!
It is getting crowded in there.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
Looks like Luke Gallows has decided to get involved here. Joe is rolling, and he doesn't have an answer for him.
I'd have to agree with Corey's comments on the element of surprise. It seems each year I find myself shocked at some of the names we see competing in the Rumble.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Michael, considering many might say that your 2012 appearance in the Rumble match was the biggest surprise ever.
Byron, I'm undefeated at WrestleMania.
Don't remind us.
Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Joe is in possession. This adds a whole new piece of quickly. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Going for the double play with this move. And there's a big-time elimination. Here's Samoa Joe. Joe brings the pain.
The pain just got brought. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Here comes Shinsuke Nakamura.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret Hit.
Who's 29 gonna be?
You should know this by now, Byron.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Could be trouble here, guys. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Belly to back suplex. And that toss took strength, guys. What a shot by Nakamura. If you've been keeping track, we should know who this is.
The luckiest person in the match.
He's going for it all.
I'll tell you right now, any kick from Nakamura can turn your lights out in an instant. But his finisher, the Kinshasa, could put your lights out for good. Nakamura's knees should be registered as lethal weapons.
Ah, boom, backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Reverses that one.
What can Luke Gallows do now to get the ball rolling again?
Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him. After a decision by then WWE President Jack Tunney, the WWE Championship was declared vacant. Tunney ruled that the winner of the 1992 Royal Rumble would be crowned the undisputed WWE.
Rhino sizing it up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
showing off some of his speed there. Nicely executed. Rhino sizing it up. Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Look out, Irish whip.
Gallows able to get out of the way there. Nice little dodge ski.
It is clear Luke Gallows is feeling the pure brutality of this fight.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point. Gallows isn't looking too good, brothers.
I'm not your brother. Don't speak ill of Gallows. He's going to be just fine.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
And what a reversal from Luke Gallows.
Oh, look. Luke Gallows in position. Oh, what a slam.
And to think, Luke Gallows looked out of it just moments ago.
All that's left now is for Gallows to finish this.
Oh, don't worry. He will.
He tackles him to the ground. What's Connor about to make happen? Awesome slam.
Wow, you see the height on that? I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left. Luke Gallows is in a real bad spot. Connor with a nice reversal. What a shot by Luke Gallows.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
What a hit from Gallows.
That was almost a knockout.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
What a clothesline! And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
That'll change his posture in a hurry.
That might...
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura has been busted open.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Oh, the reversal by Connor.
Oh my God, he's done it. He's done it. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show.
Here is your winner, Connor.
What an amazing finish to what may have been one of the most...
What do you think, Attitude Era? And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, thanks.
Uh-oh, look at this. Game starting to fade, but we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Man, if he ends up going through a table at any point here tonight, we might be able to look back at this moment as the beginning of the end.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
He hits the clothesline.
Set it up.
Oh, no, did you hear the sound of that impact?
Something that Triple H's opponents have shared is that a way to survive is to keep your composure. The King of Kings is a superior strategist and can effortlessly dissect his adversaries. A challenger must be prepared for that.
Using his knee now. When it comes to battling the King of Kings, and Corey, you touched on this earlier, you must remain focused. Triple H has the ability to use a man's intelligence, strength, and skills against them without breaking a sweat.
When a man stands across the ring from the game, Triple H, it's crucial they remain poised and stay focused. Triple H will give you the illusion you're close to victory and then tear that apart in the blink of an eye.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011,
Steve Austin, stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
I'm not sure how much he has left.
There it is. Now the question is, can Steve Austin finish?
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference. Giants, immortals, the undead, warriors, legendary champions, Olympic heroes, they've all fallen to the pedigree from the King of Kings, Triple H.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Corey, something I've observed over the years from this seat is what WWE superstars have learned the hard way. Triple H is always one pedigree away from victory.
Armed with the pedigree, the game has dropped opponents to the announcer's table on thumbtacks and steel chairs, even the steel ring steps. Just check out his match against Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania 29.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Now it's Stone Cold looking a little easy. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't make some changes to his game plan ASAP, he's going to be picking splinters out of his back for a week.
Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. When this guy's on, look out. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Steve Austin, this is going to be big.
I don't know if he'll fully recover from this tables match.
Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold.
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar is.
This is savage, Cole. The human body wasn't designed to be thrown through furniture.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
Close quarters. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself
Look out! Oh my God, he's done it. He scored the win. I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
Here is your winner, Dean.
What's this?
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
I think there's a good chance we'll be seeing a painful Batista bomb tonight.
Painful would be putting it lightly. Devastating is more accurate.
Oh, the backbreaker does its job. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him. And he lands the slam.
He's on the defensive here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Get in there, ref.
There it is, the Uranagi. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do...
Look out! This table match and its carnage is over.
Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And the simple philosophy here is to stay as far away from the table as humanly possible. Sounds easy, right? Wrong.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
You know, with that attitude, they give him the moniker of the show-off, but you got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
He wants no part of the outside. Back in the ring now.
Hooked him.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts was...
Look out! Yes! Takes it!
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
Here is your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
When you think Attitude Era, you think...
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
I don't even think the lunatic Fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
Yeah, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic Fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose.
To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is the lunatic Fringe, when Ambrose wrestled in Puerto Rico, he had ice cubes and batteries thrown at him, and he called that a beautiful thing.
Well, only Dean Ambrose would be so twisted to enjoy that, but I don't know if Dean ever had a mind, but if he did, he lost it a long time ago.
Dean Ambrose looking a little uneasy here. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free.
And Steve Austin too quick that time.
There's the Irish whip. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose get out of that one. We may have discovered his favorite move.
Steve Austin starting to look a little dazed. Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed. Steve Austin, this is going to be big. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Close quarters. Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference. Stone Cold Steve Austin cut his teeth in the rings of Dallas and Memphis before landing in WCW. As stunning Steve Austin, he was a Hollywood blonde and feared as a television and United States champion. Before long, Austin was in the land of extreme, ECW, before his 1996 WWE debut alongside $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Trap the arm. Steve Austin changed the face of sports entertainment forever when Austin defeated Jake the Snake Roberts at the 1996 King of the Ring and launched the phenomenon known as Austin 316. No one had any idea what was about to happen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin turned WWE on its ear and took on the likes of Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. McMahon, The Undertaker, and The Rock, while handing out Stone Cold Stunners and drinking Steve Weisers. Austin's a decorated WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, and World Tag Team champion with different partners.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. He's making a statement here with this attack. He made this table match one for the ages.
Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here is your winner.
Thanks to Dolph Ziggler's decorated NCAA amateur wrestling background at Kent State University, the show-off possesses cardiovascular conditioning that is without equal.
Being driven through a table, not my idea of a good time, but sure is going to be fun to watch.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
Well, it's that attitude that gives him the moniker of the show-off, but you got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Did you hear that? What impact? Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
Grounds him with a power slam.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
Got the leg. Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, with the Wyatts' drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table, because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
Daniel Bryan is one of the most difficult WWE superstars to prepare for. Corey, what would you say is the best way to counteract the leader of the Yes Movement?
Look, I don't particularly like most of the people in the crowd, or watching on TV for that matter, so I wouldn't be bothered by Daniel Bryan's overwhelming crowd support, but crowds can get loud for Bryan, and that can phase some superstars.
Let's return to counteracting Bryan's fervent fan base. Byron, how can an opponent deal with Daniel Bryan and his passionate fans?
It's going to take laser focus, Michael, and if you're a popular WWE star, you might want, wait a minute, look who it is.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, and he reverses it. He has him right where he wants him.
Randy Orton is out of nowhere.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
The WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look easy.
Goes down hard.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dolph Ziggler's talent is second to none. The man goes out there to have the best match on the card every single night. And the term show-off is more than just a moniker. For Ziggler, it's a way of life.
I'll be the first to admit it. Dolph Ziggler,
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match in 2015.
Look out! Ziggler is unstoppable when he's feeling it like this.
Now in full control.
Dolph Ziggler's not gonna like this.
We've seen superstars come back from long-term injuries with a newfound passion. And that's certainly been the case with Daniel Bryan's return to action in 2018.
Michael Cole, you ain't kidding. His return match at WrestleMania saw Bryan and Shane McMahon permanently derail Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's Yep movement, much to the enjoyment of the 78,000-plus fans in New Orleans.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Back in the ring again. Dolph Ziggler may get this, folks. Table in play. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money.
When you think Attitude Era,
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Being driven through a table? Oh, man. Not my idea of a good time, but sure is going to be fun to watch.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
Yeah, well, it's that attitude that gives him the moniker of the show off, but you've got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
There's the X Factor.
his signature slam.
Shockwave sent down the spine. Austin not in a good place right now. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory. Oh, man. And he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Tremendous damage to the neck.
Snapmare.
Oh, and the rolling neck snap.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Dolph Ziggler turns it around.
He's in control now. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, here we go.
Stone Cold has to muster a comeback or he's going to be in major trouble.
And Steve Austin too quick that time. And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
What can Steve Austin do here to up the odds for success? He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
When a superstar wins the Royal Rumble match, they immediately become part of an elite group. When they win a second Rumble, you're talking about your own exhibit in the Hall of Fame.
But to win a third, Michael, only one man has achieved that, and that is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold probably deserves his own wing in the Hall of Fame at this point.
Oh, no. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
When we talk about Steve Austin's 3 Royal Rumble match wins, you gentlemen have a revisionist history. The 97 victory should have an asterisk next to it because Austin was eliminated and re-entered the match. What would you guys do without me?
Let's see. Probably have less headaches for one thing, Corey. If you have an issue with Austin's Royal Rumble history, I'd like to see you take it up with Stone Cold.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
Shoulder right to the midsection. When an opponent leaps in the air like that, the results are crushing.
Look at Dolph Ziggler.
There it is! The zigzag! That should do it. Things just went from bad to worse for Steve Austin. After years of struggling to make an impact in WWE, Steve Austin finally broke through at the 1996 King of the Ring. Austin was about to unleash something no one had ever seen before. Oh boy, he is rolling.
And now he goes for it a second time.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Oh, vicious move right there. Steve Austin, this is going to be big.
Austin sets it up.
Steve Austin, this is going to be big.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Steve Austin.
Some might remember seeing him as a caddy or a cheerleader. But once Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, the show-off's been stealing the show and winning WWE gold. I really thought the champ would have put this match away, but great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Ziggler is unstoppable when he's feeling it like this.
Ziggler was also an amateur wrestling star at Kent State University, and in WWE, Dolph's held the World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental title, and U.S. Championship. The man is also a former Mr. Money in the Bank.
The self-proclaimed show-off is one of the WWE's most beloved and thrilling superstars. But Ziggler doesn't just leave his opponents in stitches. Dolph also travels the United States as a stand-up comic. See what I did there?
Dolph Ziggler's going for the tag.
This one is over.
Looks like the second time's gonna be the charm here.
In my opinion, Dolph Ziggler has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this tables match playing out, guys. At this point, unless something changes, I don't see how he has much of a chance.
It looks to me like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while. Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
Neckbreaker.
And Steve Austin too quick that time.
How these superstars are even still in the
Look out! Yes! Unreal performance.
By their very nature, tables matches always end in style, but this thing was awesome from the opening bell.
I'm not easily impressed, but that was one of the most entertaining matches I've had the pleasure to see in a while.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
A very impressive victory for Dolph Ziggler.
This is where Ziggler